That's it for your morning consumer news. Time now is 5:17. Let's check back in with Art for a look at our forecast.
All right, Alexander, you have to take a look here as we get into it. The average temperatures now for this time of year, since we are in November, is that what you said? Yeah, 48 to 53 degrees. We're holding on to those for our highs, and our lows from 30 to about 35 degrees. So just to let you know as we go over this real quick. Now we start off with some dry conditions out there. You can see that slot coming in. You've got El Paso extending out to Dallas. It starts to get a little much drier down between Dallas going into Houston, coming off the Gulf. That extends all the way to St. Louis and Cincinnati. Some of that trying to get back into Chicago as well. So drier air is tracking to the east as we go into your forecast, with more of this moisture will come in waves as we go through the next few days. That'll bring the rainfall coming in. Some of it is coming in off the Pacific right now, and that first wave you can see is just working out of the Pacific Northwest. That being said, take a gander. We've got the cloud cover out here right now. We're partly cloudy skies. Most of the wind is well over to our east, working over into Lake Michigan, but we're going into less wind for today, which will be much more comfortable. Fog and low cloud activity, most of that right now is to the west of the Mississippi, but believe me, we're going to have fog for everybody coming into the picture. As you can see how this fog tracker is showing, we'll go widespread with the fog and low cloud activity, with everyone getting in zero visibility, carrying right back into the 11 o'clock hour, possibly the noon hour, and all the way up by Ladysmith, possibly up to at least 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Current temperatures for you, widespread in the 30s. We mentioned before, 31 in Ladysmith, Eau Claire, 30 degrees right now, 35 in La Crosse. We'll continue to cool down just a wee bit as we go right in the next hour or two, and the kids going to school will have mostly those low 30s in the picture. That being said, local temperatures are at least, wow, that is something else, about 16 to about 22 to 27 degrees cooler than we were 24 hours ago. We'll have the cool well up along the northern tier of the United States, with the mild still backing off going to the east coast. We already know that. We have hot conditions down to the south, out in the desert southwest, and we're also seeing warm conditions as you get into the southeast. That being said, as we continue through Saturday, we'll switch it up. We'll hold on to the cool, continuing on. Then the mild starts to pick up as we go into Sunday, with temperatures bumping up into the upper 60s possibly, and then continuing on with some of that mild carrying over into Monday. And then that rainfall starts to sneak in, believe it or not. So today, dry and quiet as we finish out the day. We'll go into it with 30s, more 30s, and more 30s, finishing out by the 10 o'clock hour, going into the noon hour, about 42 degrees. Then we'll see as we roll right into it. We'll go into the 7 o'clock hour. Cloud cover starts to sneak in. A little patchy fog starting to dig in as well, holding onto the area. 30s, mostly widespread, all the way into the 11 o'clock hour. By 1 o'clock, we're widespread in the 40s, taking us right back into the possibility of a light sprinkle getting into Minneapolis, all the way over into Eau Claire as well as we get into the 7 o'clock hour. As you take a look at what's happening for you over the next few days, 50s widespread as we go into Friday and Saturday, coming back with more 50s for Sunday, welcoming more of those temperatures to 68 degrees as we go into Sunday. However, I should say Monday. However, we'll have that rainfall with 100% chances Sunday, Monday, breaking down on Tuesday for a 60% chance, then dry conditions on the way. Back to you.